Yo, what is going on, Guardians, and welcome back to another Destiny 2 gameplay video. In this video, I wanted to showcase one of the brand new weapons available in Destiny 2 with the faction rally this week. I'm talking about the Defiant, a hand cannon only available through the Future War Cult vendor, Lakshmi, as a possible reward for leveling up your faction rep. Now, I managed to get this to drop after just 4 times of leveling up my reputation with Lakshmi, and it's definitely a sleek looking weapon with a very clean color scheme going on, as is common with the Amlon weapons. Very clean looking guns. Now, this hand cannon is a 150 RPM hand cannon, just like the Dire Promise, so it fires slightly faster than say an old fashioned or a minuet, but it has slightly less impact. But it can still kill in the same number of shots as the minuet, but can potentially do it faster since the rate of fire is higher. Now, the Defiant comes with Threat Detector as an active perk, which increases the weapon's stability, reload speed, and handling when enemies are in close proximity to you, meaning it's best used up close and personal. And trust me, you're going to need to use that extra stability. Since this gun has a considerable amount of recoil, you're really going to have to learn to manually pull the sights back down if you want to shoot the weapon at its maximum rate of fire and actually land anything but the first bullet. So I started forcing myself to pull southwest down to the left on the weapon after every shot, just to try to recoil or reel in that recoil. So next, you can choose between accurized rounds and drop mag on the Defiant, but honestly, you have no reason not to go with accurized, since it increases the range value on the weapon, which kind of helps with hit registration, especially on console. Now, with your optics, you can choose between True Sight and Sure Shot, but personally, I stuck with True Sight, since Sure Shot takes a considerable amount of your stability away, and with this weapon, I think the more stability, the better. So I stuck with True Sight over Sure Shot. Sure Shot adds a little bit more range, so if you're on PC and the recoil isn't something that you're too concerned about, then you could definitely go with Sure Shot over True Sight. But if you're on console, go True Sight. That's what I would recommend. So the question everyone wants to know, the answer to is this hand cannon good? Can it compete with the meta weapons out there like Uriel's and Antiope? Answer, no. The meta is too narrow right now. It's too narrow for weapons like this to shine. Now, you can perform really well with this weapon if you learn to control the recoil, and I had some pretty awesome matches with it. I really enjoyed using the weapon, but the meta is set in stone until March 27th. So maybe one day this hand cannon can really shine, but right now, if you run into a full team leveraging the meta, then I suggest holstering this bad boy for the match and hoping for more laid-back gamers in your next match. So I like this hand cannon. I like it a lot. It looks cool, it looks clean, it looks sleek, and it can do some work in the right hands against just about anything out there except Uriel's Positive Outlook and Antiope. So here's hoping the March update really shakes up the sandbox and we can put this meta behind us where it belongs. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I hope to catch you in the Crucible.